Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much would depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Thursday, the 11th day of July 2024. I bring a news update. Give us our land. After all, you enjoy the cow meat in the south. Mieti Allah tells governors, oh yes. Now, herdsmen in the country, on the platform of the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, that's MACBAN, they have asked governors to settle herdsmen with grazing reserves, which they said was designated for them in the 1960s. Now, their president, Othman Ngazama Baba, made the demand on Wednesday, July 10, when he said that the preservation and the protection of grazing reserves, especially those in the 19 northern states, would address the intractable and intersigned challenge of farmer header crisis. According to Othman Ngazama, whose comments came barely 24 hours after President Bola Tinubu announced the creation of a new ministry for livestock development. The livestock sector could turn around the economy of Nigeria if well tapped. That's what he's saying. Talking about the Fúláñi herdsman cow, what it will do to the economy of the contraption. Oh yes. Now he said the end value chain benefits of the Fúláñi cows raised in the northern region are enjoyed by the southern part of the country, meaning those who are enjoying the benefit of these Fúláñi cow meat are people in the southern part. Oh yes. So they're enjoying it. They're enjoying the meat. They enjoy the cow meat. They enjoy the Fúláñi cow meat. So they have to provide land for it, for the grazing. Yes. Now, talking about land grabbing, he said, even in the northern part of the country, where Fúláñi herdsmen belong, he said they don't have lands. They don't care about land. He said they stay in the forest. And when development reaches them, he said they move further into the forest. That's what the Makaban leader is saying. Oh yes. He said they never ask he said they are not against settlement. He said they are for settlement. But what model of settlement? Yes. He said they just have to evolve a model of settlement to stop the roaming, because it is not going to be sustained. He said the population is growing and it will continue to grow against a land that doesn't increase. So this calls for an effective planning for the land. Yes, he's calling for government to provide land for them to settle. He said, yes, roaming is not all that good. They're not supporting roaming the streets, but they want settlement. They want land where they will settle and be doing their cow business. Southern governors provide land for them to have settlement where they will be taking care of their cows. Yes, he said they have about 415 of the grazing reserves, all located in the northern part of the country, covering about 6 million hectares of land. Said there are some encroachments on them, but if you manage the encroachment, said you will still have about 5 million hectares of land that are dedicated for grazing. They have laws for them for grazing. Said the lands are there. Yes, that's what he's saying. He said since there are dedicated areas that are designated for settlement for grazing, so those areas can be used to settle the herdsmen. So, but there has to be a model of settlement, because this roaming while looking for pastures is not going to be sustained, even in the northern part of the country, because of the increase of the population, so because of challenges of climate change and what have you. So there has to be effective planning for the two professions, farming and herding, to coexist peacefully. Yes, that's what this man is talking about. So in the northern regions, they have over 415 grazing reserves. Yes, allocated for them. So they want it, including those in the south. They want all of them. You are enjoying the cow meat in the south. You don't want grazing reserves to be located in your region. They say, far, 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 foul. Of course, Tinubu has asked the governors to provide the grazing reserves for them. The 36 governors in Nigeria. Tinubu says so. Oh yes, that's what Tinubu said. He called on the governors to provide grazing reserves for these people. Oh yes, and that is what is happening. They are demanding for it. Give us our land. After all, you are the one enjoying. You are the one enjoying this Fúláñi cow meat. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Railway Corporation says herders and traders can soon move their cows from northern Nigeria to the country's southern region using rail services. Oh yes, Hérdsméñ will be moving in railway now, because of this thing Tinubu said. From northern region to southern region. That's what the man said. Now the NLC managing director, that's Fidet Okiria, disclosed this yesterday, Wednesday, yes, hours after Tinubu announced the creation of new ministry for livestock development. He said, the movement of cows and other goods will resume with the Warri Takpe route. Said the NRC, famous for passenger traffic, had in 2017 suspended the movement of cattle by train following technical hitches. He said now, in a matter of 1 or 2 months, herders will be able to move their cattle on the Warri Takpe train services. Takpe is a town in Kogi State in north-central Nigeria, while Warri is located in Delta State in the south-south geographical zone of the country. Oh yes, that's what is happening. Yes, Fúláñi herdsmen moving from in train now to southern region. After all, they are the ones who need this meat, Fúláñi cow meat. That's what the herders are saying. And so that's what we are seeing now. Yes, Tinubu causing problem in the country. We have seen it now. Causing problem. Fúláñi herdsmen, they are demanding for land now, vehemently, in the southern part of the country. Now the railway manager and railway services saying they are going to be moving cows, Fúláñi cows and herdsmen in the train services. So those who are entering train, you have to be very careful now. Yes, that these Fúláñi herders say they are going to be entering train now. Fúláñi herdsmen will enter inside train, will moving inside train to go and deliver cows to southern region. So this one is terrorism. Yes, it's going to be terrorism. Of course, you recall that Simon Ekpa has said that this thing will not happen in the southern part of the country. Yes, that's what Simon Ekpa said. He said these terrorists will not have any foothold in the southern part of the country, particularly in the southeast. Yes, he specified it. He said in the southeast, not just the entire south. No, he said southeast. They will not have any foothold. Yes, of course. He said, quote, you can create Minister of Terrorists called Minister of Livestock in Nigeria, not in Biafra land. If you create it in any Biafra territory, we'll burn it down the next day. Do not include Biafra territory in your so-called livestock. The terrorist Fúláñi is called for the creation of June 23, 2024, and the terrorist president prioritized it by creating the ministry on July 9, 2024, in less than a month. We will burn everything associated to it in Biafra land. End of quote. And now this is it. So he said that it will burn down anything like that. Fúláñi herdsmen, livestock ministry or whatever they call it in the southeast.